Hey everybody, it's Matt from LevelSave.com here with Neil from TinMan Games. Tell us about the game you're showing off today. What's it called?
Okay, it's called Appointment with F.E.A.R.
All right, this is it's a pretty much a choose your own adventure interactive comic book.
Yeah, so it's one of the game books from the 1980s, which were part of the Fighting Fantasy series written by Steve Jackson and Ian Livingstone. And so we've got the license for Fighting Fantasy, and we wanted to do something a little bit different with it compared to our other game books, and it felt right to actually make it into an interactive comic book. So it is, yeah, it's choose your own adventure, kind of, but with role-playing elements thrown in. So it's pick a path, choose where you go in the story, and you can create your own superhero, battle bad guys, work out the clues, and save the day. And because Appointment with F.E.A.R. is based on a game book written about comic book superheroes, it made complete sense to actually make the presentation just like a comic book. So we've got panels sliding in, the text is a lot more punchier, we've got nice illustrations, and so it gives a lot more of immediate feel of stuff happening rather than a wall of text, which I think sometimes may put some gamers off. So it feels more gamer-like, yeah.
And the fact that it's an interactive comic book, I mean, right up my alley. I love comics, so I mean, what you guys are doing here is really, really interesting.
Cool. And it's quite early days for us, so, you know, what we have here, it's a really early build. It's actually quite unusual for us to show something quite raw, but we wanted to bring it here just because, you know, it's a slight departure from what we've done before. We wanted to sort of gauge feedback from people playing it, and so far people seem to have loved it, and it's going down quite well. So.
When I played the game, I was a masked vigilante called Marshall Peace, and he was a badass dude. When would you expect this game to be out?
So at the moment we're kind of looking about 3 months from now. It's one of those things where, because it's in our new engine, we're going to be quite careful to get it right, because it's a bit of a departure of the way we've done things in the past. So, but you know, I'd like to think 3 months would be a good target.
And what platforms will be available on?
So it will initially be iOS and Android. So that'll be Google Play and Amazon for Android. And I would like to see it go to desktop as well at some point, but we still need to sort that out.
Alrighty. Matt here again with LevelSave.com. Neil from TinMan Games.
Bye-bye.